Governor, when did you find out the DOC had the wrong drugs yesterday?
DOC's attorneys notified the Attorney General yesterday late morning that when the drugs were delivered to their facilities that there was a concern about was it the right potassium, and they contacted my office early afternoon, and then I got a phone call just shortly before the execution, early afternoon, from the Attorney General and his staff, and we conferenced in together to discuss did we have the appropriate protocol, and we want to make sure that it was fair, that it was right, that we were following what the protocol says. And so I issued a stay of execution until we could answer that question, and then certainly set another date later on for the execution itself.
Governor, have you lost confidence in DOC's ability to get the job done?
Well, I don't think we should be pointing fingers right now because we don't have details about who did what. What we do need to make sure is that we have the protocols in place, that we follow those protocols, and that we make sure that we uphold the law. But we also need to remember there are victims that are suffering right now, which is the Van Treese family, because this has been the third stay of execution, and it's hard on the victims and their family.
Do you anticipate staying the two upcoming executions, Cole and Grant?
Well, at this point in time, what we want to do is make sure that we have our protocol right, that we follow our protocol, and that we're doing it legally, and that is something that the Attorney General, myself, and the Department of Corrections are talking about. So as far as I know, at this point in time, the executions are still on schedule and will be unless I hear something different.
But can they answer those questions by next Wednesday?
I think they can.
Did corrections request the wrong drug, or did the pharmacy deliver the wrong drug?
I don't know. The pharmacy delivered the drugs. That's all I know at this point.
Are you concerned about what Oklahoma looks like in the national spotlight right now? We're getting criticized all over the national media for not being able to carry out an execution.
Well, I hope that people realize that Oklahoma is trying to do the right thing and to make sure they get their processes right. We don't know why that particular brand of potassium was delivered. It was potassium, but the question is, was it the right potassium? Was it not the right potassium? We don't frankly know the answer to that question yet, but we will, and that's what we're trying to get to. As far as the national attention on Oklahoma, what's really been going on over the last many months is a debate between those who are anti-death penalty and those that support the death penalty. The death penalty is a current law at the state of Oklahoma. As governor, it's my responsibility to make sure the law is enforced. So what's really been going on with a lot of this national attention is those who are against the death penalty.